For starters, just want to say happy birthday, Dylan. The controller I'm doing YouTube is for a friend of mine. His girlfriend came to me personally to get this controller done. So there you go. That's that. What the controller is? It's the Wii Classic Controller Pro. He likes Zelda, so what I'm gonna do is down this side it's gonna have the hearts, like the life in Zelda, and this side's gonna say like life on it. And then on the actual controller itself, it's going to be like, here's going to be the head of Link. I'm doing a picture of Toon Link, so it's going to be like, he's going to be pretty much going kind of like in this whole middle area kind of thing. I am also trying to figure out how to get lights installed in here. I've seen a couple of people do it. I have found some solder points to do it, so in this video I'm going to be trying to do that. I also do have I have two of these controllers, so if I happen to mess one up, I'm going to be just switching parts out in and out, just so you guys know. The modding, as a heads up before you guys continue with this, is going to be more of an experienced mod. If you haven't gotten much experience with soldering, you guys should probably get some practice before doing this mod. Like I said, it's not like an XCM kit where it's, a step-by-step thing. This is kind of a use a voltmeter, etc., etc. But, so yeah, the controller is going to be Zelda themed. Depending on the two-toning it ends up happening, I'm also debating on painting this clear little chip piece right here for the wrist strap on the controller. But yeah, we're gonna see how this goes, and let's get it. Hey YouTube, so I started the paint job on the Wii Classic controller. Little note to add on: if you see the front, how there's like red and it's kind of sanded off and stuff, they have a very shiny clear coat on these. Trying to spray paint over them is not easy. As you can tell, I tried just to see how it would work out, and it was awful. So I sanded it off. So I recommend sanding it off before you paint it, unless you're trying to keep the Wii logo and the Start, Select, and Home stuff on it. So you can kind of see the concepts. Disregard the letters on this thing. It was just the sticker that I had that was easy to make rupees out of. That's what these are. These are going to be rupees that are, all over the controller. And then in this corner, you see the Triforce is right there. Over here, he's got, 8 hearts of life. And like I said in the first video, Link's going to be going, all here. And then I'm going to hand paint on this one. It's going to say life down that too. I started the back. His favorite color is a dark blue. So like my past video that I used, I have my clear metal flake, or not the clear metal flake, I have the metal flake blue. As you can kind of see, his name's on there. I'm going to peel it off for you in a sec. But yeah, so there's the bottom. Let's peel off his name. There you go. That's Dylan's name on the back of the controller. Also, quick add-on. There's a bunch of solder points all over the motherboard. I will show you right now. So if you look really closely, you can see I have some solder on that top one, and there's some solder on that bottom one. I believe the bottom one is negative, that one's positive. If you turn it over and look at the thumbstick motherboard, if you look at these top 3 on both of them, the inside ones are positive, the outside ones on the 3 are negatives. So those are probably going to be the solder points I work with for these LEDs. And then I'm using 3mm red LEDs. You get them at Radio Shack for like $1. I think it's like $1 something for a pack of 2. With these and this, you're gonna need a resistor. I didn't think about that, and I had LED lights on it, and it completely drained the battery out of the controller, as well as took too much power away from the joysticks, and so the joysticks wouldn't work.
basically all it was just a light up controller. It didn't do anything. What I am going to be trying to get to light up are the ring around the two thumbsticks. So when the thumbsticks get in the controller, here, I'll put this together for you. So when the thumbsticks are in the controller, around here is going to light up for you. And because these, the bottom two A and B buttons, those are sort of a clearish color. I think I'm going to try to get LED lights to shine through those too. I don't know how I'm going to figure that out, but there you guys go. That's that. Alrighty guys, I have painted down one of the greens and taped down the body and the head portion of Toon Link on there. So I used a darker green because if you know Toon Link, he has a dark green shirt and his sleeves, his undershirt is a lighter green. So I have this green down, and then this green is going to go down next, so it's darker to lighter. And yeah. Also, this video is going to be kind of long. There's a bunch of more of an explaining thing to do. I've gotten a couple questions about the painting that I do. I know there's a lot of videos out there. I kind of took this from my custom Xbox. First off, what I use is the Dupli Color Adhesion Promoter. This will make any paint you use stick to the plastic that you're using or whatever else you're trying to paint. This works amazing. You literally can use any paint you want. You don't just need to use Krylon Fusion, which I do have right here. Krylon Fusion. This is one of the paints that I use. It is great, and it's a great paint. Like I said, because of the Dupli Color Adhesion Promoter, you can use anything. Like this is an engine paint. I use that too. So, just make sure you do the Dupli Color Adhesion Promoter, then layer of paint. Depending on the paint, if you use like the Adhesion Promoter and you use Krylon Fusion, you don't need to reuse the Adhesion Promoter. But with like this engine paint, I do suggest layering one coat of the green, or like say you're using this color, one coat of this green, then after that dries, coat it with this, and so on and so forth, and just repeating that until you feel like you have a nice color, nice coating and painting and all that good stuff. Alright, so after laying down that green, I've masked down the next part of it. It's the arms, and as you can see, like there's a little V on his chest for where the V cut in his jacket or his shirt is, and I'm gonna spray the white down. Alright guys, the white is all painted down now. Here you go. I'm only going to be taking out some of the tape. I'm going to leave the link one on for a reason. It'll be easier just to paint out the outline on that with the tape down. But everything else is going to be taken off. There you go. Alright, so I'm letting some paint dry, but here's a quick update on the process. I've gotten most of it painted in now. As you can see, there's Toon Link up top with the sword. I have the hearts. Got some rupees. You got the Link there. There's the hearts. There's the rupees. You can see I got red, green, yellow, gray, blue, and then the Triforce and life. But it's turning out good so far. There you go. That's the update. Alrighty guys, everything is done, detailed and painted. There's the rupees, the hearts, there's Link, his shield, the Triforce, life. Time to go throw a clear coat down on this, and then I'm going to get resistors to make this babe light up. Alrighty guys, I just got back with resistors, and they are all installed with lighting now. So, let's see if we can get this to work. There you go, you can see the two LEDs on it. There's one there and there's one there. As you can see, there's a little resistor. My two solder points on the back. So you can see where the resistors are plugged in. The resistor goes to there. That's the positive one. And then where the actual LED goes to on that. So this one is, so it's
positive on the outside, negative on the inside, and this one is positive on the inside and negative on the outside. But those are the two solder points I worked with. It works great, and I'm really happy with the way this turned out. You also, with the joysticks and where the LEDs are, you have to cut the joystick. So I don't know if you can see it, but let's see if I can do it that way. And you can see how there's that cutout right there on it. So you guys got to be able to do that. So when you rotate the joystick around where that hole is, it's going to go right over the LEDs so they're not conflicting with each other. Okay guys, really quickly, to fit the LEDs in with the thumbsticks, you have to cut out some of the thumbstick parts. As you can see, there's a hole cut out here, and on this one I have quite a bit of holes cut out in it. One up here and one up here. Just a quick little reminder, that's how you get it to fit. Alrighty guys, it is basically done. Here you go, here's the controller. Everything's all good. I decided to paint these buttons white just to give it a cool little different contrast to it. There's the name Dylan on the back. And you can kind of see it in there. See if... There you go, those thumbsticks are lighting up all pretty. It would have been nicer if I had some clear thumbsticks, but I mean, I don't think Nintendo makes them, so for right now, that's that. Like I said, with thumbstick light mods, it'd be nicer to have the clear thumbsticks, but what are you gonna do? It lights up, it's done. I just gotta put one last thing on it, and that's I'm taking this off and painting this, and there you go. Last thing, that bottom chip is done, it's painted, and that's the whole controller, guys.